bit about the poetry night. Did you have to go home and use your rose afterwards?
I don't have a, I just don't like toys. But I at that moment, I really did wish I had somebody that, I just, hey, can you pull up real quick? Just
They didn't answer?
Taylor has them. She just tries to act like she doesn't.
So did they answer or did they not answer?
I didn't utilize my lifeline.
So you didn't even call me? Okay.
Just to give y'all a backstory, Caesar is a poet, but his poetry is more erotic, like he talks about what he's gonna do to a woman, very, very detailed to the point where they be in there like, oh child, I'm here to spend, oh child, I gotta go get some more time.
His poetry is very visual.
And the people he surrounded himself by too, the people that his poet co-eds are there as well.
That nasty.
Taylor, you told the guys you were celibate that night. Are you still practicing your celibacy?
Mind your business.
Okay.
Bitch, you is my business.
That's a no.
I may be selling a bit, giving a little bit. It ain't then no, mind your business.
No tea, no shade.
Sidebar, that's a comment I like to share with y'all. People say, I love seeing young black people supporting each other. Please keep it up.
Thank you. Who said that? Who said that?
Somebody from Instagram. Taylor and Marvin, you set Taylor up on a blind date. We saw that. That was very interesting, episode 4. Marvin, do you really know Taylor's type? Or did you just how did you set that blind date?
No, I really don't know Taylor's type. They get.
Why you put
Taylor does have like a type. It's like a weird type. It's like a pretty stud. Like it's like a.
I like pretty bitches.
There you go. They gotta be pretty, but with like it's the right amount. A bull dagger. Sorry, that's the way to do it.
It's a pretty stuff sitting right there.
I'm about to bleep.
We know each other through
They're pretty stud that I.
Okay, we're moving on. Marvin said what he said. Taylor, how did the day go all together? We kind of got a brief. It looked like it went well. How did it go? Do you guys still talk or see each other?
We good friends.
Yeah, shout out to Hollywood.
Shout out to Hollywood. Hollywood is very good.
Hollywood Parker, Mr. Parker.
So was it so on a scale of 1 to 10, was it a successful blind date?
It was a successful friendship.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. So are you saying that wasn't a date?
It was a date. She didn't say it turned into a
It was a
friendship.
date, but very early on. Hey, bestie. Hey, bestie. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I categorize people really quick.
Okay.
Yes, really quick. So she cool. That's my good friend. We're friends. Okay.
Taylor, if you had to set Marvin up on a blind
There
date,
is 4 other people over here.
we're going by episode. Hold on, we're going to episodic order, y'all, so it makes sense. So if you watch the episode, you know what the questions are in order. Taylor, if you had to set Marvin up on a blind date, but with a celebrity, who would it be?
Aaron, Pierre, that's
Is that a good one? Is that a good one?
What
Okay.
she said.
Frank
Ocean.
Ocean.
Okay.
That is a good one. That was a good one. That's like a.
We love him.
Let's move on. Did anybody actually bowl like Jazzi did?
No. Nobody bowled. I bowled. You did? Well, you bowled before we got there, right?
No, I didn't bowl. I got bullied by the security guard. I couldn't go up and parlay with anybody of the cast. I had to stay downstairs.
Why?
I don't know.
the security was bullied.
He was mad because I was more cut than him. I don't know.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that till now.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me up the stairs. So everybody up there was dancing, twerking, and
Why you think
That was my first time working with that security.
you know.
He was doing a lot. Security was doing a lot that
He really
day.
was.
But there was a lot of A+ personalities in there that day. Shout out to DJ Ari, my cousin that was there. That was DJing that day. But between just us, Marvin, Taylor, Jazzi,
And DJ Old School.
Old School was there. It was people down the
It was fun though.
It was yeah.
It was a
It
really
definitely was a
good
good time.
Jazzi,
What they do.
is this something you think you will keep up on doing every year for our precious alma mater?
I look like alma mater.
We do love it.
Possibly, yeah. I really want to do some other dope events because everybody gonna be here. So skate.
Yeah.
So we do like to skate. We need skating.
Kick push.
Do
We
something
need
every
skating
year.
with a twist.
I can only skate forward, y'all, so I can't do no
Hey,
twist.
spin around and turn back.
Nah.
How about I say something?
Quick stop. I don't have.
Okay, y'all, let's switch gears. Jumping into Marv's Day.
Oh,
Monday, I love that day. I was behind the scenes, I loved it. Marvin, explain to us, briefly your goals for your modeling career and where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
I changed my career path to being a stripper.
Hey,
I know you fucking.
that's a model. You're modeling. You're live modeling.
I'm really no, but for real. Basically, what am I doing? What I was doing was creating a portfolio. So I am trying to send all of this stuff that I shot and some of the stuff that I'm working on now out to agencies here in Dallas. And then I am trying to get more into like hosting and emceeing, like being on the mic, being like some type of socialite or personality, somebody that's faced for something fun, like something for keeping the vibes up and energy. I haven't put a name on it yet.
Yeah.
Sidebar, I do think Marvin is I feel like everybody here is a great personality, of course. And I'm always looking in the back of my head, pitching shows for y'all behind just thinking of the shit I can come up with. So if you just get an email or text me one random day and say,
Produce a monster.
you need to be doing this, just don't be surprised. Marvin, is there anyone whose career you are inspired by in the model community?
Like right now?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kind of bored.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blueprint.
Everything is like a fad at the moment, so everything is like very trendy. It doesn't feel authentic, so I'm a little bored.
Can you stand up and give your look today? What was the style of this look?
Yes, my
I don't need them.
Here you go.
A little blues. A little blues, a little drip.
A few, one, two,
Is there anyone on the cast besides yourself that you think is fashion forward? You don't have to tell us who's not or who is. If you feel like someone just totally not in don't never hit it, just don't hit it. Just
let me see. Okay, so if I could speak on like the season wise, once again, nobody really did much of anything. Everybody was regular. They dressed regular. Like, what you want me to say? Nobody. For the premiere, there was a lot of nice people in the room.
The premiere party.
I'm glad you looked my way. I'm glad you looked my way. Thank you.
Red, you dress right, like, but you dress like off camera. During the season, you ain't with.
Yeah.
You can't
I
be
do
with
dress off
basketball
camera
shorts.
though. No, yeah, I do dress off camera though because honestly, I feel like I look at this as work.
Yeah.
When I be working, I work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be worried about like how I be looking. Like when it was your day, when it was my day. Baby, I don't give a fuck how I look. Like I'm coming here to make sure that you look good.
Yeah.
What I got on, I threw on, but it still was pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to come and outshine that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Marvin, why was it important for you to choose Roxanne to be a part of this and help you with this day?
Because I knew that she had great creative direction, and then I watched some of the stuff that she's created for herself. So I knew that she would be good energy to help me visualize and come up with some stuff, and we come up with somebody's photos.
Okay. Have you two worked together again, or have plans to work together?
Yes, we worked together on a hosting. She gave me a hosting gig for an event that her and her brother put on. It was like this Valentine's Day.
Yes, it was. It was a Valentine's event thrown by Good Promotions. Me and my brothers put a promotion group together. We're doing a lot of stuff in Dallas for my brother's accused, so Dallas Creek Picnic. See us out there. But anyways, we do plan on working again together. We talked about it, working on shoots, helping him build his portfolio. I really love helping people. Like, I feel like that's my natural niche for myself, is helping people. It brings me joy. I'm the type of person, I love bringing all Black people up with me, who supported me through thick and thin, up to the top, regardless. I love supporting each other. So if you support me, I'm gonna support you, to the biggest. And that's how it's been with Marvin, you know what I'm saying? He's authentic, he's genuine. That's how our relationship's been.
Yeah.
And I want to see him make it.
Thank
I want to see us all make it, you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. Mars Day was a success. We all loved it. After Mars Day. Before we get into Friendsgiving, I do want to shout out Jazzi for the turkey drive that you had that we went to.
Yes.
That was really good.
I had so much fun making cotton candy.
Yeah, I was saying, Roxanne, you had a lot of fun with the kids.
I love kids.
Scooby was putting turkeys on wheelchairs. I was like, yes, Scooby.
On wheelchairs.
It was great.
Let's eat.
Yes.
Okay, so we can jump into
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
What a night.
What a night.
Ooh,
A fun night. It was a fun night. What was everybody, we know everybody's supposed to bring. We just start. First of all, we all know the Greens hate the Greens.
Hey, damn, thank you, D. Thank you, D.
I got there late, so I missed the greens. I think I got like a little baby.
Yeah, I had to scoop
Get
the
a
corn
corn.
in there for you.
I got a
Yeah.
corner right there.
Thank
Right.
you.
So we can just do the backstory of this hat situation, hat gate. Why we kind of flashed back into it in the episode. Jaylon took the hat off your head, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you asked for it back.
I actually just bought the hat. I just never put it on my head.
Okay. And you asked for it.
Multiple episodes.
Uh,
Like 3 months.
Okay, so this damn, because y'all keep bringing up this hat.
This is the last time.
All right,
It's a
so
wrap.
So basically, Jaylon saw me with the hat, whatever, and he had on like a Run DMC velvet suit. It was pastel pink. Because I had an all pink party. I left in. I had an all pink party, but I had like a hat, and it really did go with the Florida outfit. He's old. It gave old school. You know, it gave like a retro vibe. You know, there was nothing wrong with it. So he took the hat. He went to Houston. So I figured the next time I see him, I think the next event would be the Friendsgiving that he would return my hat. There was multiple conversations within the group chat about the hat and returning it because the hat was never mine. It belonged to someone else's too. So, you know, return what I had already taken. He never gave the hat back.
You still don't have
I didn't know. I didn't get the hat back until the winery.
Let's see what happens.
So
To the winery. So that was the backstory on the hat.
Angie does here on Instagram said, Marvin, you tripping? Popeyes is the real MVP.
And you need to get somebody
Okay. Shout out to Angie. Shout out to Angie. No, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was that he had lied.
he lied.
It's the lying for me. Because you lied about the turkey, then you lied about returning my hat. So it was a lot of things festering. You know, it wasn't really, the turkey was really the problem. That nigga
It
came
was
in
the
there.
problem.
He
We
came in
wanted
there
turkey.
with sweet chili wings.
Nah, the wings was good, I'm not gonna lie, but we wanted turkey.
Okay, but come on, let's be completely honest. Who wants sweet chili wings compared from Popeyes from a motherfucking homemade turkey
It was a cake
for Thanksgiving?
a deep fry. I think it was supposed to be a deep
Deep
fry.
fry.
You're a liar.
But you know, whatever
Liar.
about it.
Yeah, liar.
Anyway.
Liar.
That was, but anyway, okay, so we got that situation now. It was fun. I think Friendsgiving was great. Taylor, you made it very, not emotional, but it was your last time in your establishment, correct? So did you move out already? Where you are?
Yeah, I moved, so I moved my space to White area.
Okay.
It's not too far. We
It's
just,
not.
you know, be cleaning some energy out, starting some new things, starting the new year off right.
Did anybody, you gave us your book, your 31-day detox. How's the book doing? It's on Amazon. People want to
No,
read
I
it.
actually haven't dropped it yet, so I'm gonna drop it this summer for my birthday.
Period.
Yeah, so I'm getting all of that advertised. I'm actually doing a beauty business and branding brunch. My best friend Keita, shout out to Keita Rose, is gonna be one of the speakers for it. So I'm putting it all together now.
But we have the book. Has anybody started their 31 days?
Yes, I've started a couple of.
I'm starting.
Y'all like it?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you read the book. Big House briefly. I know you came out through Jazzi as her friend. How long y'all been friends, by the way?
Since PB 2012.
12?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Can you just explain? We met you. We didn't get to fully
Yeah.
introduce like what you do. What your expertise is.
Yeah, so I do a lot of
Can't wait to see
things.
more of you, by the way.
Everything, thank you. I can't wait to show more of me. But I do a lot of things. Everything mental health. I'm an herbalist, so I make my own herbal teas for mental health for the body. I am a two-time published children's author. I have a podcast called The Day Is One. I have a life coaching business called Win the Day. So my whole brand is about winning the day by day. You just gotta, get up and do something about it.
Fuck.
And I am getting my PhD right now in counseling education supervision. And I am also an assessor. Just recently this month, I became an assessor for a different company. And so I just give people assessments, basically like mental health assessments. Are you in a good state? What are your strengths? What are the things that you need? Like what are all the different things that set you up for your treatment plan and stuff like that. And I'm probably missing some things because
You must see your day as one apparel line because the sweats and the hoodie and the whole apparel is
yeah,
giving.
I have some apparel, some sweats.
Good quality. Okay.
Yeah, so I do a lot of stuff, but everything, if you can't
Ties
notice,
back
is
down.
like all into mental health.
Mental health. I love
That
that.
is the thing.
And tell them about the logo for the days one because it's so cool.
Yeah, so the logo for the day is one. It's a brain. It stems out like a tree, so it looks like a microphone,
Yeah.
whatever. So you'll see that come out because I'm about to drop season 3 of the Day Is One podcast.
I love that.
So yes, that's gonna be coming out soon. And yeah, I'm also taking clients for my life coaching business for Win the Day Life Coaching. And yeah, I create all of my own stuff, my own logos, whatever. That's all me.
I really feel like that we should come on for season 2. Like, can you
Y'all
like
should.
be our therapist?
Yes.
We need to get personable. I feel like being a boss is also about being personable and being vulnerable. So if we're gonna be like mentors or have people look up to us, especially in the Dallas area, you know what I'm saying? You never know who's watching. So I feel like they need some type of guidance. So they might learn something from us from being vulnerable.
Seriously,
So,
yeah. And I ask really good questions. I'm very present, meet you where you are. So
I would love that.
yeah, I'll set it up. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I do have 3 more questions before we wrap up. We had questions or comments about the boy you went off on at Friendsgiving, but you pretty much took care of it in the episode. I heard it. We're not gonna talk about what we already talked about, so our confessional. Starting with you, Marvin. I feel like a lot of people actually had a lot of comments on how you took up for women that day, and a lot of women appreciated that. So I want to just let you know that you know. That your sometimes have a backstory too.
Hey, let me tell you, Tim is bisexual.
Before we move forward though, the season finale, the audience kind of did notice a shift from how close Taylor and Jaylon were from episode 1 to episode 8. Did something happen? I didn't know that you 2 left the group chat a couple of days ago.
Hello.
You want me to start what?
They left the group chat.
Yeah,
I thought I seen something about my
yes,
boss
remember,
that
I was
video.
like, remember I said, what did I miss?
They
Did I
left.
miss something?
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. So, when you are a woman in a male-dominated industry, when you are a woman in a male-dominated industry, you have to work very, very hard to desexualize how people look at you. You have to work very hard to make sure that when you walk in a room, they don't look at you and say pretty privilege, because you've actually worked your ass off in order to get where you're going. So when someone makes a comment and say, are we fucking or are we just friends? You never know, at least where in your mind, I don't like that, because all of my male friends have never looked at me in that fashion and put me in a sexualized comment when they are speaking about me. So 1, I don't like that. 2, don't you ever approach me with a don't you ever, because I'm a ever every fucking time that I see you. And if you were my friend and you wanted to talk to me about a situation, you would have talked to me, because friends give a fuck. Friends see when you're not speaking to them. Friends see when there's a shift in energy. Friends see when there's something going on. So when you are actually friends with somebody opposed to utilizing somebody for your image and your growth and whatever the fuck you're doing, you can tell which is which. So now that I've noticed which is which, I've moved accordingly. Ain't no beef, ain't no problems, ain't no shade, ain't no nothing. I just know where I stand in certain people's life, and I no longer want to be a part of that. And I stand up for my friends when things are said inappropriately. And if you can't stand on that shit in public, but you want to stand on it in private, I can't fuck with you on that level. So there's no problem for me. I have no issues. It's just I'm all about standing up for what's right and what's wrong. And if you are friends with somebody, friends come through and they communicate. And if you can't communicate, you just leave it where it's at, because there's no problem. There's no reason to have any drama or beef. I can say, hey, and move the fuck on.
Well, damn, baby, I feel all the beef.
Hold on, Roxanne. Do you feel a certain way? Obviously, just breaking down the fourth wall. It was about how Marvin did get the hat back in episode 8. Got the hat back.
It's actually about me standing up for him.
Right, but it was like a lot of drama kind of about the hat. Do you feel the same sentiments as Taylor, or do you have your kind of no thoughts?
Yeah, like it would be like the same thing, but I mean, I wasn't really friends with him like that.
Gotcha. So
It really wasn't that personal. It was just more like a man-to-man thing. Like just some stuff could just be left out. If you feel uncomfortable about something, you don't have to bring in other things to justify, because I've always respect you as another man first. So it was really that for me. I don't really do it.
And let's just point out, when he did his radio thing, how many of the cast showed up?
I don't know.
None.
Oh.
It was just me.
Oh.
So I'm like, if you got people that's supporting you,
Wait, which one? Because I came to one.
Well, hold on.
you came to the second one.
Hold on, speaking of that.
Nobody showed up to the first
Speaking
one.
of that, Taylor and Marvin, you 2 hosted a premiere party for season 1, and most of the cast didn't show up.
They showed up.
who if the one that did show, I can make you feel.
What was this one?
Red Lit to go to the Money Bag Yo
What was
concert.
that?
I did leave to go to the Moneybag Yo concert because maybe I was backstage with Moneybag and his
Shout out
crew.
to the back. What was that one? What
Sorry.
was that
The,
I was there.
The, premiere, the trailer.
Premiere.
And
The
I
trailer.
left.
It's the pop.
Big black truck Uber picked me up, dropped me off. Thank you. But no. You don't get me wrong. I really do apologize because I definitely feel like I should have communicated that better with you guys because I was definitely there. Literally, I was there.
But the big
Like,
sexy thing that morning.
I was there all day to the like I helped
she
Mark
can-
get
she
dressed.
can-
Oh,
every day,
gotcha,
you know what I'm saying?
gotcha,
Like
gotcha.
I wanted to be there, but once we got that phone call, I'll be like, hey bro, like money back here, like you coming? We got your ticket. You know what I'm saying? So yes, if an opportunity presents itself, I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? So I no shade, no tea, no nothing. It was nothing against you guys.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, like baby, they sent the card, they gave us the tickets, it was backstage, back damn near on the stage. So it was just like an experience, you know what I'm saying, that everybody does not get, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like I wanted to go. But I could have communicated that better. So I do apologize. Yeah.
I don't expect that money in that time, but it feels a good apology. Y'all, I think that's it. We wrapped it up. Everything was done. Y'all, season 1, that's a wrap on Bossed Up Dallas. Stay tuned. I gotta do another season with these motherfuckers.
That's right.
No,
That's
thank
just like the cast of season.
Stay tuned to our YouTube channel for more updates. Also, catch up with the bosses on Instagram at
Yes.
Marvin, at Symone, at Big Body Benz, and Jazzi Black at the House, at Item Scooby. Stay tuned to us. Like I said, we have more
That's a
seasons.
memory.
We have season 2 coming. We have more bosses coming in. It's gonna be a lot, but we here to lock in. Thank you, bosses.
Thank you.
Thank
Is
you.
there
Thank
anything
you,
about
Dallas.
It's your turn.
Thank you,